Not gone too long. What's up, everybody? I'm back, honey. It's me, Erica. I'm back, and we're down here. We don't have nothing to talk about. I was just going off about Krishan and Krishan Jr. And there was just a video of her and the little baby crawling on top of her, and I don't know. It's just really sad. It's really sad because no one deserves a parent like Krishan Rock. Nobody. No one. No one. No. Nobody. Not even a motherfucking animal deserves to depend on that type of human being for their survival. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And y'all be like, oh my God, your kid loves you. No, they just really need you for their survival. Once they no longer need you for their survival is the true testament on how well you parented. When your kids want to be around you without feeling obligated, while I know that a lot of people in the Black and brown communities have these obligatory connections with their parents, even after they don't even deserve to be around you, you maintain that connection because you feel obligated to, and then it actually transfers and shows up in your other relationships, and you wonder why your other relationships and why you accept the dynamics that you do in other relationships because you accept it in the parental relationships with your caregivers. Yeah. Or you are the other side of it where you saw some toxic shit and you vowed never to participate in that relationship, those type of relationship dynamics. You understand what I'm saying? So, and then on, I like to call Next Gen NYC spot the microaggression. Gia, the other day I said something about Gina from Real Housewives of Orange County. And then I saw this clip of Gia trying to tell Riley that she acts a certain way when she drinks, as if they all don't act a certain way when they drink, but somehow her behavior needs to be spotlighted. I really want Riley to behave in the way that they are claiming that she's behaving so they can see the difference. Like what they are, the adjectives that they are throwing at Riley are they don't stick because she's not demonstrating those behaviors. You're literally using these incorrect adjectives, and it's based in a racial bias because all of you act different when everyone acts different when they drink. And last week I cut it out because I called Gina a New Jersey bigot. Then this week I see Gia, and I said there's a specific kind of bigotry from people out of New Jersey that they display that is so ugly, but it's just it's a vibe. Gina from Orange County gives me that bigot vibe, and Gia Judice gives me that big, just like her fucking root vegetable shaped father, motherfucking russet potato down there. Her father, same bigotry. She's writing to Trump asking for her father to be pardoned, girl. Riley be going through it on this show. Gia accuses Riley of being nasty and says Riley acts rough when she's drinking. I've seen her sober, drunk. I see where the flip can switch a little bit. All of you are like that. All of them are like that. Ooh, Coldplay's Chris Martin accidentally exposes astronomer CEO Andy Byron having an affair with his HR chief Christian Cabot.
Yeah. Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
Girl, that's a mess. Did y'all see that? Let me see if I can save this. This is on Threads. This is from Pop Crave Now. They put the camera, they were at a concert, put the camera on them, and they turned their heads. He fell down. Girl, somebody said, this is my type of white on white crime. If they acted naturally, I wouldn't be watching this video in Brazil now. This is when they knew right there. Yeah, they were caught. But that's what I said. I think a lot of people are performing, like marriage as a social construct is literally a farce, right? Because there's so many people not modeling in real life, not modeling the behavior that you align with being married, right? And having a monogamous relationship. That's why I think it's hilarious how certain groups of people take marriage so seriously when the people that you are trying to model your marriage after are not in monogamous relationships. They are literally cheating on their wives. They're cheating on their husbands. They're married for show, for social capital, but in their marriages, they're not really married. They're in open relationships. They're not being monogamous. I'm sorry, because why do people get divorced? What's the top 3 reasons why people get divorced? Because somebody couldn't honor the commitment of fidelity. Because it's not natural for you to honor a commitment like that, especially a lifelong commitment of fidelity to one person. No, that it doesn't work like that. That is so unnatural. And it's so unnatural that the marriage rates and the divorce rates are showing you how unnatural it is for people to remain committed for a lifelong to one human being. It is actually it's an insane idea when you think about it. It really is. You're in a relationship that causes you to cover your face and throw your body on the ground when a camera is on you. Maybe you shouldn't be in that relationship. I remember when we would see people out like overly affectionate in public, we would think that they were like lovers. They were cheating on their spouses. Because why are you so like, oh my God, I got to get all these kisses in public. I'm so passionate and kissing. And it's like, you must be cheating, because ain't nobody doing all that passionate kissing in public. Girl, what are you doing? You must be cheating. You got to be cheating. It's too much. You're doing the most. The cameraman. Getting caught clearly in 4K on a Jumbotron is wild. I love when cheaters get caught. Thanks in advance. Me pulling up LinkedIn for the drama. I mean, every last penny, sis. Get them. I pray if a man is ever cheating on me, he gets called out in front of millions like this. I'll be laughing my way to the bank and monetize online to do my 12-part Risa Tisa series. Baby, this is a mess. The people in the comments are going, it's funny. It's hilarious, because we know that people, they act like they're in like these relationships, and the relationships be designed so different. And that's why when we have these conversations like about marriage, like these ad nauseum, these conversations about marriage and relationships, like, shut up, just shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Because y'all not even doing it. Y'all not doing it forever. And y'all not even doing it for fun, right? Y'all not even doing it for 3 months. Y'all not even doing it for 18 months, 2 years. Y'all can't even make it to 10 years. Shut up talking to me about, oh, y'all don't value marriage. Shut up. Shut your damn mouth. I don't want to hear it. The marriage is only as valuable as the people in it. And if one motherfucker ain't valuing the relationship, girl, the shit ain't valuable. And then they said Cash Doll is not wearing makeup anymore because her boyfriend has asked her to stop wearing makeup.
Who are these niggas?
Fans drag Cash Doll after she has stopped wearing makeup since her boyfriend doesn't like it. Fans are dragging her. Well, Cash Doll nigga don't like her wearing makeup or weave. Y'all still think he that nigga? Now everybody has a problem because Cash Doll's man don't like her wearing makeup or weave. Let me tell you something. The way that I express myself, you have no say in how I express myself. None. You can't tell me what to wear. You can't tell me what to wear. You can't tell me don't do this, don't do that, as a way of my self-expression. When a man starts whittling you down and taking away your forms of self-expression in the way you dress, the way you wear your hair, the way you put makeup on, he is trying to control you. Get away from him, sweetie. Move away expeditiously. Back up like Homer in the bush. Back up, back it on up. Back it on up. Any man who starts, or woman who starts telling you to change things about the way that you express yourself, they are trying to suppress your expression. That is control and domination. I'm going to push you down. I'm going to change everything about you. And you have been trained to center me and do what I ask you to do. Don't be no fucking fool, Cash Doll. You need to back on out of that relationship. I'm telling you, as soon as I got with one dude, he was like, "You can you not get any more tattoos?" What the fuck do you have to have anything to say about what I do? Did I go? I got more tattoos. More. I'm getting more. What are you talking about? You can't tell me how to express myself. This is my body. This is my life. You're only here for a little while, motherfucker. You're not going to be able to tell me to do shit with my body. None. You're not going to be able to tell me I'm fat. You ain't going to be able to tell me not to wear makeup. You're not going to be able to tell me what color to put my hair. You're not going to be able to tell me where to get tattoos or not, whether I can express what clothes to wear. None of that. If a motherfucker starts trying to deny your self-expression, you have to move them around. Move them around. They mean you no good. How do you feel about Cash Doll's man not wanting her to wear makeup? Let's get in the comments. Somebody said he loves her the way she naturally is. No, he wants to make her unattractive to other people looking. He wants to control her. He actually wants to see how far she will go. And then that will determine how he can control her. If you start doing the little things, turning yourself into a pretzel to appease a man, tell him don't shave anymore. I don't like you without a beard. I want you to grow your beard. You can't shave anymore. I don't like you with a beard. Shave it. I don't like it. Shave it. I won't wear makeup. You can't grow a beard. Or wear hats. I don't like you with a hat on. No beard, no hats. I don't like it. How does that sound? Doesn't sound right, does it? For some man to tell you don't wear makeup and then you comply, you're a weak bitch. That's how I feel about you. You weak. You ain't nothing but a dick, a penis. You ain't even pussy, because pussies are strong. Humans come out of pussies. You are a hanging testicle, one ball. That's terrible. I hate to see that when women do that. I hate to, and she's old as fuck. Bitch, you almost 50 years old. You mid 40s. Changing yourself for a nigga, that's so late and tired and through. Girl, a lot of men don't like makeup. I don't give a fuck what they don't like. Don't wear it then if you don't like it. You lucky the phone cut off, because I was really about to get in your ass cashed off. I'd be so glad I never been so invested in someone's relationship or life, because why does it matter if she wears makeup or not? And then I really don't like the way people simplify something so insidious as trying to change the way a person expresses themselves. That's what y'all try to do to everybody. You try to put people in boxes, the box that you're crunched up and confined in and constricted in. You want everybody to be in the box with you. And when somebody wants to express themselves, you want them to not express themselves in the way that they wear makeup. Why are you running around with no makeup and you wear makeup all the time? Your hair be laid. I'm telling you. And it's so funny because y'all show pictures of yourselves before a relationship and you're so beautiful. Then you show pictures of yourself in the relationship and y'all look crazy as fuck. And then when you get out of that relationship, you back to yourself again. Like, stay that part. Stop changing yourselves for men, because guess what they do? They change their minds too. So you making decisions about how to show up in the world based on what a man wants. Now when he says he wants you to wear makeup again, you gonna start wearing makeup again? You fucking dog. Are you a dog who just does what your owner says? Girl, I don't like I have absolutely zero respect for that. You a old bitch too. Your motherfucking teeth are gray, bitch. You down here changing yourself for a motherfucking man? I have no respect for that. None at all. None at all. I don't have respect for that. Way before this man, she periodically would post a story with no wigs and makeup. When have this become new? It's summer. It's hot as hell. She looks like his twin without makeup. I don't know. I like it. I think she's beautiful. Why are the people with no man commenting on this? I'm telling you, they act like a man is a qualifier, and black people are like that that focus on that relationship, that romantic relationship dynamic is, I don't know, it leaves a bad taste in my mouth. I said it's definitely controlling and limiting her self-expression. When men try to stifle how you express yourself, it leads to self-abandonment. It's time to reevaluate the relationship. Ladies, don't turn yourselves into pretzels to please anyone. He needs to stop shaving then. The fuck? She's too old to be morphing into a blank canvas for anyone. And you know who liked this comment? This person, their their name is Date Night with Hubby, and they liked my comment. So this looks like this is probably a married person who liked my comment. You don't change yourself for anybody, because that's not going to always be the dynamic. You remain true to yourself, authentic to yourself. If you don't want to wear makeup, don't wear makeup. If you don't want to put lashes on, don't. But don't let a man tell you to do that, or anybody, a woman telling a man how he needs to show up, or anybody telling you to suppress your self-expression. You should remove them from your life. I don't care who they are. I don't like it. I'm sure he met her with makeup and weave, right? Just like they meet the girls in the strip club, and then all of a sudden they're like, I don't want you stripping anymore. Girl, that's where you met me. Get the fuck out of here. Go, okay, we already talked about Colin Kaepernick's wife. Real Housewives Denise Richards granted restraining order against husband. Alleges abuse. Shares graphic pics. She literally has a black eye. Like, she literally, okay, trigger warning. I'm about to show her black eye. This is crazy as hell. Look at Denise Richards. And then they be fucking up your face. That's, girl, off with your motherfucking head, nigga. Girl, I don't like no abuse. When y'all be like, oh, she hates men. I don't like abusive men. I don't like violent men. I don't like them. I want to rip their heads off and throw it into the motherfucking atmosphere. That's what I want to do to them. You lucky I'm not in charge of the motherfucking punishments. You lucky it's not a matriarchy. Because niggas get away with too much shit in here. I'd have his motherfucking head and your fucking arm. You hit that lady with your fist, I'm cutting your hand off. It would be cruel and unusual punishments that I would give these motherfuckers. Cruel and unusual. Do you hear me? I have all the ideas ready in my head. All of them. To make you motherfuckers responsible for putting your hands on a woman. I will chop his motherfucking hands off. You won't be able to hit nobody anymore. Sorry. You better go find you a voiceover job, because you're not going to be able to work with your hands anymore. You won't be able to hit a woman anymore. They raping women, castration. I'm cutting your dick off. You're becoming a eunuch. I'm going to cut your dick off. You rape a woman, your dick is getting cut off on the public square with a dull, rusty knife. And we have to do it multiple times. Hit it multiple times. It didn't cut off all the way, right? No anesthesia. None. We don't need none. Don't worry about it, anesthesiologist. We got it. Don't worry about it. Miss Erica, they're going to need some anesthesia because the knife, we haven't sharpened it in 12 years. Well, it doesn't matter. Get them out there on the public square. Live stream it. This just pissed me off, seeing her with this black eye like this. Those are the, ooh. I'm going to read some of the comments. Denise has been so unlucky in love. I hope she finds healing and peace, and not in the arms of a man. Y'all be running from man to man to man to man, trying to figure out what his behavior on the show told me everything I need to know. Praying Denise doesn't go back for her sanity and her daughters. Man, I don't care how mad a woman will make me. I will never put my hands on her. Just leave, dog. This is awful. Half the men she's been with have abused her. And then, like, Charlie Sheen, and she was so beautiful and sultry, back in the day. I don't like abusive people. I don't. I want to punch them. I want to fight them. I want to do to them what they do to other people. Yeah, I'm gonna beat your ass. You want to fight her? You want to black her eye? We gonna have somebody black your eye. We gonna bring somebody with some big hands, banana hands. What's his name? What's Banana Hands' name? Tony Robbins. Yeah, that's from Shallow Hal. Jack Black called him Banana Hands. Remember when he was in the elevator and he put his hands on his head and he was like, damn, banana hands?
you think of one specific time where you're really shallow?
Oh, yeah. I got one.
Think about that. Ready? Devils, come out!
What the hell are you doing, banana hands?
I want a nigga with banana hands to come up and punch you in the eye. You punch Denise Richards in the eye like that and made her eye black like that?
Off with his head! Off with his head!
Girl. Muerto for all them motherfuckers. I'm serious. Y'all wouldn't want me to be. Because I have very creative ideas to how to punish abusive men. I do. I get very creative. I won't reveal my tactics and sources. Yeah, I won't reveal them. But I have a lot of good punishments for men who abuse women or children or animals or old people. I have all the thoughts in my head, girl. You talking about serve men. Yeah, we're going to serve your motherfucking head on a platter. I'm going to feed you to some motherfucking alligators. Better yet, we just going to put you on a boat and push it out in Lake Lanier. Let the ancestors handle you. Girl, did you hear how many things happened at Lake Lanier over the holiday? Somebody drowned, some shit caught on fire, somebody's boat caught on fire, girl. Y'all gonna get enough of going into people's yards at the Lake Lanier. I said I was gonna roll me up some reefer this morning. So let's see what else is going on. We only been talking 9 minutes. Oh, we had to restart the video. I forgot. Yeah, I don't like this. Off with his motherfucking head. For real. It's real life. Off with his head. That's all I gotta say about it. This pisses me off. According to court documents obtained by People, the former Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star requested a temporary DV restraining order accusing Aaron of multiple acts of physical assault. She alleged Aaron would frequently violently choke me, violently squeeze my head with both hands, tightly squeeze my arms, violently slap me in my face and head, aggressively slam my head into a bathroom towel rack.
On the camera.
Baby,
we don't need to
say
do that.
Word.
Don't tell me I want to see me. I'm gonna crush your hand, stop it.
Threatened to kill me, hold me down with his knee on my back to the point where I would have to plead with him to get off of me so that he did not kill me, and hack into my laptop and phone and download all of my text messages. According to Richards, Pfeiffer's regularly threatened to break my jaw and would cry and beg me to stay and promise to get help, none of which ever happened. He also claims he caused her at least 3 concussions. Like, y'all are so lucky that these women don't drop cast iron pans on your heads while you sleep. Girl, I would just come in there while he's sleeping and be like this. Pow! Just let it fall on his motherfucking face. I'm gonna give you a black eye too. Booyah! Boom! I'm gonna give you a black eye too, motherfucker. I'm gonna hit you with a cast iron skillet while you sleep. I don't need, and then you know what is even crazier is that these motherfuckers sleep with both eyes closed. How do you rest after you done put your hands around a woman's throat and choked her and slammed her head into a towel rack? How do you rest at night? How do you think that she's not gonna poison you? How are you so trusting in her? I would have them motherfuckers sleeping like this. I can't. He would have to lock his door because I'm coming in there with a cast iron skillet. And I'm going to stand over you and I'm going to drop it on your face. Yes. And you're like, you probably said, then you're going to go to jail. Good. Fear allegedly kept her from coming forward sooner. He has repeatedly threatened to kill himself and me if I reported him to the police, taking everybody out. This is the risk that you take with being in a relationship with men. I'm sorry. And then I bet you she's out trying to find another man. I bet you after 2 months of her not being with Aaron, somebody's going to be asking her, are you ready to date again?
it was gone.
Let me just go in the bush and weep. I just have to go in the bush and weep. Really.
And when do y'all get how many times do they have to hit you for you to understand that they are violent and you should not be around them? Then they threaten to kill themselves. Girl, if you leave me, I'm going to kill myself. All right, then. Talk to you later. Bye. See you later. And please don't have me as an emergency contact. Girl, trying to roll my reefer up. That really pissed me off, seeing Denise Richards with a black eye like that. Aaron needs his dick chopped off. He needs his dick chopped off and his hands chopped off right at the motherfucking wrist. You're just gonna have two little nubs. Two little nubs. You're gonna be like this. You're not gonna be able to hit nobody anymore. I'd make that. But and then what's crazy is the judges giving orders at home abusing his damn wife. Girl. Right? That's why the judgments be looking the way that they do, and the sentencing, because that judge who handed down the sentence, he beats his wife too. Did I smoke yesterday? I think it's a little bit. A temporary restraining order was granted. Richards is also asking the court to order him to pay legal fees and complete a 52-week batterer intervention program. He filed for divorce, citing irreconcilable differences. I kind of believe her. The black eye doesn't tell you anything. I remember an episode where he grabbed her wrist really tight. I do too. And he gives you brawny man, right? He gives you black and white. I mean black and white, black and red. You know, the black and red lumberjack jackets. That's what he gives you, lumberjack. If you don't know who Aaron is, he gives you lumberjack. I'll find a picture of him. Terrible. It's terrible. I don't like seeing Denise with the black eye like that. Denise has a very respectable career since she was a Bond girl. Housewife is not her only title. No one deserves this. Proud of her for speaking out and protecting herself. Justice for Denise. Denise did the right thing coming forward. Don't tolerate any type of abuse. Leave and get help. So happy Denise is being an example to women. Know your worth. You're too important to stay silent. That man's been a walking red flag since he's been on the show. And I don't think he works either. First Charlie Sheen, now this dude. She must be attractive to abusive guys, or guys are abusive. Now that's when I have to tap out. When you start, I don't.
So in the word information, my friend told me this. Okay. He said, and he's like, from store. So why do we say what's the T? So in the word information, my friend told me this. Okay. He said, and he's like, from back then. Okay. He from back then. So he's qualified. Okay. So my friend said, the reason why we say what's the T is because in the word information, the T is the only silent letter that you really don't pronounce. You don't say information.
I just, girl, stop.
You say information. And so, girl, I know the information, but I want to know what's the T? What's the side? What are you not saying? So what happened that you didn't tell me about? What's going on that I don't know? The information we understand, but what's the T? What's the T?
I've always,
so now you know.
I've always been taught that it's not TEA, it is T for truth. What is the T? What is the truth? I've never heard it put this way, like what the T in information is silent. So what is it that you're not saying? For me, from the queer people that I have been around, especially the trans women. It's the T. Like, you don't know my T. My T is my truth is. My truth is. It's not, and it was co-opted, of course, and now it's been changed to T, like TEA, like sipping tea, right? But it's really, what is the truth? Y'all let me know what your introduction to what the T is, what it was, and what your understanding of it was. I've never heard it put like that. I always thought T meant truth. Also teach them that the finger thing doesn't mean clock it, it means applause. Right. It's, and the other girls are saying clock it, and but they're this is applause. And I think everybody knows this from spoken word. Like, this is applause. It's not like, and then they've aligned it with clock it, like clock it, but this is applause. I'm clapping. I'm clapping. Right. I was told by several old gays that the phrase "what's the tea" is a question asking for the complete, total honesty, the truth. The T stands for truth. It's highly improperly referenced by spelling it TEA, even though people do gossip and spread truth or a version thereof while sipping tea. The phrase spilling the tea and what's the tea goes together, but they're separate. T means truth, and the T in information is not silent. The I the ION after the T changes how it's pronounced, but it's not silent. A quick Google search will tell you that. Actually makes sense, but that laugh has to go. All this misinformation, tell your friend to go back there and come back when he has studied a little longer. I need to hear this from a trans elder as confirmation, because the young kids don't be knowing for real. Because just like Shamar thinks he created this dance, trans women were doing it in clubs in the late 90s when I was in college, like before. This makes no sense. I don't believe it. T is for truth, right? T means truth. And I honestly don't like Kiki's song. I don't.
That's a crazy place. So damn hot, I'm about to sweat off my face. Back to the story how I met this man. Come to find out he's my biggest fan. Now that's T, boo. Now that's T, boo. Now that's T, boo. Now that's T. Now that's T, boo. Now that's T, boo.
I don't like it.
Now that's T, boo. Or Miami.
I don't like it. I don't like that song at all. I hate it. I'm like, what's T-Boo? I don't like it. T-Boo. It's T for truth. It's T for truth. That's what I've always heard it from. That's from way, way, way. Well, when I tell you way, 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 way back in the day. What's the T is? Don't tell him my T, girl. Do he know my T? That's the truth. Does he know the truth? Right? That's what the trans girls used to say back in the day. That's the T is the truth. So, like I said, I never heard it, the information put like that. Never, ever, ever. Let's see what else is happening. I think that's enough. Hold on. Let's see what else is going on. Let me go. Let me find another story to talk about. Let me find another story to talk about. Talk about. Okay, Hollywood Unlocked. April Jones talks about her first day on the job.
That I am. It's not always been that way, so grateful for that. I know that I am. It's not always been that way, so yeah, man. That's and shall I say, so I have a day off tomorrow, which is going to be the day that I'm going to be studying for a movie that I just got offered, and I start shooting that, which I will be showing you guys being on set Friday and Saturday. Look at God. God is so good. I get to just do both things that I love. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Grateful for that. I know that.
Shout out to April for going to work and using her degree, putting her degree to use. She has a degree in radiation science. All right. Let's see. Okay. I don't like that. Off with his head. Oh, that's what I wanted to. It says, I don't know much about Love Island, but I had a question. First of all, why are you guys doing such a deep dive into these shallow relationships? That's one. Number two is, once the motivation for money is off the table, do the people fall out of love because they're only motivated by the money to fake fall in love with somebody so that everybody on the outside can believe that their relationship is real and give them some money? Girl, the way I would go on to Love Island and be like, look, we about to be the best couple in here. You ain't touching me and I ain't touching you. And the fact that I don't know, do they do full panels? Because all that tongue kissing, y'all don't know what the back of these niggas' mouths look like. Y'all don't even know the last time they had a fucking dental exam. And y'all be whirling, swirling, and spit with them. I don't like it. That's what I wanted to know. Y'all let me know who watch Love Island. I mean, is it uncommon for them to fall out of love once the money is no longer on the table as a motivation for them to fall in love, and then fall in love based on looks and physical appearance? Just that, it's very shallow. And the fact that anybody's doing a deep dive, like these people really, really, really like each other. Like, girl, give me a break. Give me a break. Once the money is off the table, if they stay together, that is a different story. But some people stay together because they don't want to make it seem like, oh, I was only doing this for the money. When the money is the motivation. Why are we here? For the money. So they want us to fall in love with each other for some money? Okay, let's do it. Love Island is a weird, a very, very, very strange experiment. And that's what makes the conversation so 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 interesting. The social experiment objective of Love Island is to explore how romantic relationships form, evolve, and survive under the influence of isolation, surveillance, competition, and public scrutiny. While it's packaged as a dating show, underneath it functions as a kind of controlled study in attraction and initial pairing. It examines how physical attraction, first impressions, and limited information influence romantic decisions. Contestants often make snap judgments, revealing how superficial traits, looks, and charm dominate early relationship decisions. Relationship behavior in a controlled environment. The show creates an artificial bubble. No phones, no news, no outside contacts, which intensifies emotional dynamics. In this vacuum, the show studies how quick emotional dependency, jealousy, and loyalty emerge. Loyalty versus temptation. The format is built to test loyalty by introducing new, attractive people, often right after the couples have bonded. This creates a high stakes game of temptation, showing how easily people abandon or fight for their connections. Romance as strategy. Because there is a cash prize at the end, contestants may fake or manipulate relationships to stay on the show. Like, I feel like you should play the experiment. You're not going to be able to experiment on me and then in my head I'm going to fool myself into falling in love with someone when I know my motivation is to get to this cash prize. What I'm going to do is find another person who's thinking outside of the experiment on how to get to the cash prize, and then we can walk away and go our separate ways when it's all done. But there's a cash prize at the end. Contestants may fake or manipulate relationships to stay on the show or win. This element examines the blurred lines between genuine emotion and strategic self-interest. The surveillance culture. Love Island mimics real life under a constant gaze of social media, but on steroids. Cameras are everywhere. The contestants' behavior changes knowing that they're being watched. It becomes a study of self-performance and curated identity. In short, Love Island is less about love and more about how people navigate desire, trust, manipulation, and performance when isolated from the real world but watched by millions. It's an unintentional but telling lens on modern relationships, gender dynamics, and the commodification of connection. That's what Love Island is. So that's why when people are having these long, drawn out discussions about these relationship dynamics, they're fake. They're not real. The motivation wasn't anything outside of a monetary prize. What do you, the thing is, what are you willing to do and what are you willing to fake in order to get to that money? Are you going to be kissing random strangers in the mouth? Are you going to be having sex with people before you should actually be sharing your body with them? Do what you want to do and share when you want to share. There is no timeline, but do what you want to do. But you don't know these people. You don't know nothing about them. That's why I say they shouldn't kick the people out when they find out that they're racist and bigots, because then let's make a real decision. No, get them out of here. It doesn't fit the aesthetic. No, leave them in here. See who will actually pick these people, or if they will tell them, you know what, actually, I don't want to partner with you because I heard that you have some weird ideas. At the end of the day, the motivation is money. I'm trying to win some money. And you think these people, and then the crazy part is the people, after it's all said and done, we're sitting here analyzing these relationships as if they were authentic connections. Oh, so and so really liked her, really liked her, really liked her. Did he really? You've never heard men wake up one day and say, I never liked my wife. She was the only one that actually would put up with me. She's the only one that actually said okay when I asked her to marry me. I don't like her though. That's what Love Island is. That's why I'm. It's like who to blast Chris for telling Love Islander they hooked up.
Everybody see it too. It should be on you. I'm holding her. You did? I knew it. I fucking knew it. I knew it. I knew it. When last night. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it, bro. I feel like that was just like a great step into our physical connection that we probably don't show in front of everybody else.
Girl, you just want to fuck. You the physical connection. Shut up. All of this is a performance, and the women crying and shit. What y'all crying about? Shut up, girl. Oh. I think I'm done. Who would have got up on the joy to fix my heart? I swear they gave me that fire when I was in the dark. I'm crying up to God to help me with the I think I'm done. Who would have got up on the joy to fix my heart? I swear they gave me that fire when I was in the dark. I'm crying up to God to help me with the I think I'm done. Who would have I really feel like Krishan, they buy post.
We met and it was such a meet cute. It was like a fucking movie. I won't tell you how, but and I won't tell you when. But it was a movie. That he's the nicest person I ever met in my life. We met and it was.
I love the way he was rubbing her back. I'm not gonna even front. I love when somebody is comforting another person, like in front of, like whether it's a parent, whatever it is. But when he was rubbing her back, it's just like a comforting display of emotion. Like, I'm gonna comfort this person. Those lights flashing. I don't know if anyone has ever been on a red carpet or near a red carpet on the other side. Those lights flashing in your face, it's a lot. And you literally have to make, like, when you first are introduced to those flashing lights, you literally have to figure out how to maintain your eyes being open, because every time that light flashes and there's so many going at the same time, you have a tendency to keep trying to refocus. So you're blinking a lot. So you literally have to learn how to accept all those flashes in your face. They're trying to get her. He's just rubbing her back. He's just rubbing her back, rubbing her back, rubbing her back, rubbing her back. He knows what it's like to be on the red carpet. And you could see when she jumped out of a car and she was signing autographs, he just had this smile on his face. You have to have I give it 6 months that they date, for about 6 months. I give it 6 months before it just like maybe dissipates or something like that. But I liked seeing him comfort her on that red carpet like that. I thought that was a good demonstration of affection and intimacy, is that rubbing her back, making her feel comfortable while those lights. And she kept laughing, going like this. I don't know what he was saying to her. He looks like a loaf of French bread to me. Klay Thompson. Yeah, I don't give him too much. I like him as, like my grandmother says, I like him as long as you like him. When you through, I'm through. When you through, I'm through. That's what my grandma says. So I gotta go, y'all. Take care of each other, protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Peace.